Okay, so today we are going to solve March 2024 paper 2 variant 2. Okay, so for the first question, he's telling me a night bus runs from 21:50 to 5:18 the next day. So it passed through the midnight. Whenever it passes through the midnight, so I have to count first from this time, from the first time till the midnight. Okay, then what? From the midnight till 5:18. So from 21:50 till midnight, how can I do it? I can do it by the calculator, and I can do it by what? By subtraction. So here, if I have 24:00, so I have here like a checkpoint in the middle, which is 24:00. So 24:00 subtract minus 21:50. How can I subtract this? How can I subtract this? Look here, I am going to use the calculator in this, okay? Like this, look here. I can press 24, then this button, okay? Then 0, and this button, okay? Minus, you can see the calculator, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, then minus 21, this button, and 50, this button, like this, equal 2 hours and 10 minutes. You got how I can do it on the calculator? Again, why did I do that? It is from 21:50 to 5:18 the next day. So it passed through what? The midnight. So I am going to count from the first hour this to midnight, then from midnight to 5:18. First, from 21:50 to midnight, I'm going to do it by the calculator like this. It will be what? It will be 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I have here what? 2 hours and 10 minutes. Then from midnight to this, I'm going to take it as it is. 5 hours and 18. Then add them all. It will be what? 7 hours and 28 minutes. So the final answer will be 7 hours and 28 minutes. You got it, all of you? Okay, then calculate this. Whenever he says calculate, that means you have the right to use the calculator direct. So you can use the calculator direct in doing this as this, okay? Root 5.76, then go out of the root plus 2.8 power 3. Then equal and write it as decimal as it is. Okay, so it is what? 24.352. 24.352. So without any steps? Yes, without any steps. Okay, then question number 3. Simplify 4m plus 7k minus m plus 3k. It's very easy. All I have to do what? Combine like terms. I have here, for example, 4m minus m. So it will be 3m. Then 7k plus 3k. It will be what? 10k. So here 3m plus 10k. Then for question number 4. Look here. He's giving me this diagram, shows the net of cuboid with its base shaded. That means this is the base, okay? And we all know that the base is the length and the width. So this is the length and this is the width, okay? He's telling me that the length of the cuboid is 10 centimeters. So I can write, instead of length and width, I can write here what? 10 centimeters. And the width is what? 4 centimeters. So this is 4. Any problem with that, all of you first? So this is 10 centimeters and this is what? 4 centimeters. If this is 10, I'm going to go through the diagram back. If this is 10, this is also 10. And this is also 10, right? If this is 4, this is also 4. And look here. When I am going to make the cuboid, again, this is a net. If I'm going to fold the cuboid, this side should fit with this side, right? So if this is 4, this is also 4. So in front of it, also 4. And same here, 4 and 4. Okay? And this will be opposite. This will be opposite to the base. So this is 10, and this is 10, and this is 10. Where is the height? The height is the third one here. This is length and width. This will be the height. So this is 5, and this is 5, this is 5, this is 5. Any problem for now? Okay. He wants me to find A, B, C, and D. Okay. A equal what? Here equal 4 plus 10 plus 4. So equals 18 centimeter. For B, here I can find B equal 10 centimeter. Then for D, for C first, 5 centimeter. For D, I have here 4 plus 5. So equal 9 centimeter. So whenever I'm going to write them here, I'm going to write 18, then 10, then 4, then 9. Any problem with this question? Okay. Let's read question number 5. He's telling me there are 20 cars in a car park. 3 of them are blue. Only 3 are blue. James wants to draw a pie chart to show this information. Find the angle of sector for the blue cars. Whenever I want to find the angle of sector of any portion of the pie chart, take this portion, divide it by the total, then multiply by 360. I will say again. Take this portion, what you are searching for, divide by the total, then multiply by 360 degree. So he wants the portion of what? The angle of the blue cars. So 3 over the total, which is 20. Multiply by 360 equals 54 degree. So the answer will be what? 54 degree. Then he's telling me one of the 20 cars is picked at random. At random and stop, that means it is what? It is over 20. Find the probability that this car is not blue. This car is not blue. How many cars are not blue here? The total is 20, and 3 of them are blue. So how many cars are not blue? It is 17 over 20. So the answer will be 17 over 20. I can do it also in another way, which is 1 minus the probability of the blue cars will give me also the same answer. Okay? Here, question number 6. He's giving me is locating point A, which is 7 and 1, and point B, which is -3 and 4. Okay. Write AB, the vector AB as a column vector. Okay. Any vector AB vector equal what? The end minus the start. The end vector of the end minus the start. So vector B minus vector A. Vector B equal what? We write the x up and y down. Vector B is what? -3 and 4 minus vector A, which is 7 and 1. So equal -3 minus 7. Then down here 4 minus 1. -3 minus 7 is -10. Then 4 minus 1, 3. Any problem in that? So whenever he asks me for a column vector, what should I do? The end minus the start. Vector AB equal vector B minus vector A. So how to write the point as a vector? To write the point as a vector, we imagine it is OA. So we write it like this, 7 and 1. And here vector B means from O to B, which is -3 and 4 like this. Okay, then subtract them easily.
Can't you just count like 1, 2, 3 to the left?
Yes, I can count like this. I can count what? First, left, first, right, and left, then up and down. Okay, so I count from where to where? From A to B. So if I can count like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So negative 10. Then 1, 2, 3. So 3. The same answer. You can do it like this and you can do it like this. But why I said like this? Because in case he's giving me A and B as points, as vectors, so I told you how to do it the way. If giving drawing, so or graph, you have two choices. You can count or you can do it what math way. Okay? Question number 7. As the temperature increases, the number of people who go swimming also increases. So as the temperature increases, what happened to the number of people going to swim? Also increases. So write down the type of correlation that this statement describes. What do you think? Both of them increases together or both of them decreases together. That means it is what? Positive correlation. Positive what? Correlation. Okay? Okay. Question number 8. He's telling me the nth term of a sequence is n squared minus 3. So this is the general rule for it. Find the first 3 terms of this sequence. Very easy. Find the first 3 terms. That means I'm going to put n equal 1 to get t1 and n equal 2 to get t2. And then put n equal 3 to get what? T3. Okay? How to get T1? Substitute here in this pattern with n equal 1. So it will be 1 square minus 3, which is 1 minus 3 equal negative 2. Then here, 2 square minus 3, which is 4 minus 3 equal 1. Then 3 square minus 3, which is 9 minus 3, which is equal 6. So the 3 terms is what? 2, 1, negative 2, 1, and 6. Then in another question, he's giving me these are the first 5 terms of a different sequence. 1, 3, 9, 27, 81. Find the nth term of this sequence. We said before that first check is the geometric sequence or not. If not, go through the arithmetic sequence. But here, ask yourself, 1 multiply something gives me 3, or 3 divided by 1 equal 3. 9 divided by 3 equal 3. 27 divided by 9 equal 3. 81 divided by 27 equal 3. So I am multiplying by 3 every time. Multiplying by 3 what? Every time. So this is very clear geometric sequence. And the A, which is the first term, equal 1, and R, which is the ratio or the common ratio, equal what? 3. From here, I can write the rule, which is A R power n minus 1. And take care that the power n minus 1 is only on the R, not on AR. Okay, so I am going to substitute here A equal 1, and instead of R, I'm going to write R 3 power n minus 1. 1 multiply anything, it's already 1. So the answer would be 3 power n minus 1. Okay? Question number 9. The line y equal 2x minus 5 intersects with the line y equal 3 at point B. Find the coordinates of point B. Whenever he's giving me 2 things like 2 lines, graph and line, 2 graphs, whatever, and want the intersection points between them. That means solve these 2 equations together as you want. Here I have what? Y equal this and y equal this. I will substitute with y equal 3 in this. So 3 equal 2x minus 5. So I took this 3 and put it here instead of y. Then solve. So 2x equals, send this to the other side by positive, equal 8. Then divide by 2, divide by 2. So x equal 4 and put it here. Did I finish? No. I have to do what? Do I have to substitute in any of them to get y? Here, no need, because already I know that y equal 3. But even if you substituted here with, if you forget that and substituted here with x equal 4, you will get the same answer. But no need, do not waste your time. Okay? Question number 10. He's telling me, giving me this diagram, shows a trapezium. So this is what a trapezium. Calculate the area of the trapezium. What I need from the area of the trapezium, what is the area of trapezium? Is what? Is the two parallel. This is very important. Not any two bases. The two parallel bases divided by 2 multiplied by the height between them. And the height between them should be perpendicular, not slant, not inclined. Should be what? Perpendicular. So if I am having here these two parallel lines, that means these are the two bases I am going to use. Where is the perpendicular height? It should be this, not this. So I am going to substitute here 5.3 plus 8.7, all of this divided by 2, multiply the height, which is 3.8, and calculate it and get the answer direct. It will be 26.6 centimeter square, of course. Without using the calculator, work out this 1 over 4 minus 5 over 6. How to do this? Start with what? The mixed number should be improper first. So how to do it? 4. It will be over 4 as it is. 4 multiplied by 1, 4. Plus 1, 5. So from here to here, multiply. Then from here to here, plus. So it will be 5 over 4 minus 5 over 6. Now I have to do what? I have to work that. You remember? We can make them the same denominator, or we can use the method we used in rational expressions, or algebraic rational expression, which is multiply this together and this together and this together, but start with this. So here I'm going to multiply by what? 4 multiplied by 6, 24. Then 5 multiplied by 6, 30. Then minus 5 multiplied by 4, 20. So 30 minus 20 equal 10 over 24. Did I finish? No. I have to check two things. If it could be simplified, means divided up and down by the same number, or if it is improper fraction, I should look to the question. He wants it as a fraction, so I will leave it as improper fraction, or he asked me to write the answer as mixed number. So do not forget to check the question. He wants the answer as fraction or as mixed number. If it is proper, it will not be mixed in any way. But if it is improper, you have to check the question. Now simplifying, both of them can be divided by what? I can try dividing it, both of them by 2, because they are even number. 10 divided by 2, 5. And then 24 divided by 2, 12. And this is 5 over 12. And don't forget to check your answer by the calculator also. Only checking. Question number 12. Farid spins a 3-sided spinner with sides labeled A, B, and C. The probability that the spinner lands on C is 0.35. Farid spins the spinner 40 times. Calculate the number of times expected the spinner to land on C. It's very easy. How could I do this? the probability of landing on C multiply how many times? Only. So it will be what? If you multiply this, it will be 14. So 14 what? 14 times. Then question number 13. He's telling me the bearing of B from A 107. Then calculate the bearing of A from B. Look here, I am going to do it by two ways. The traditional way, and then I'm going to tell you about a trick. It's not a trick, yani. First of all, I'm going to draw. Here is A, here is B. Okay, this is looking to the north like this, and this is heading to north like this. And this is the line between them. First, the given is what? The bearing of B from A means I am standing on A and looking at B like this, which is 107. Okay? Then calculate the bearing of A from B. Calculate the bearing of what? Of A from B. That means what? I'm standing here on B and looking at A. Can you tell me, if I'm standing at B and looking at A, where should I go? To the right or to the left? I am going to the right, clockwise. So I have to do all of this way like this. Okay? Here, how should I calculate this angle? I have two ways. First of all, I can get this angle first, the small one, then subtract it from 360. I can get what? The small one here, then subtract from 360. But how to get this angle? This angle is supplementary with 107. So if you subtracted 180 minus 107, you will find that this angle is 73. Then subtract the 73 from 360, you will get what? 287 degree. And don't forget to write the degree. Okay? But do I have another way? Yes, I have another way. Look here. I want this angle down there. I will extend this line like this. Okay? If this is 107, so this is also 107, corresponding, making letter F. And we all know that this is a straight line, so it is 180. So I can add 107 plus 180 equal direct also 287, and both of them correct. Okay, a train which is 1,750 meters long is traveling with 55 kilometers per hour. Calculate how long it will take for the whole train to complete cross a bridge that is 48 meters long. Okay, give your answer in seconds, correct to the nearest second. Okay, as usual, we know that the speed equal distance over time. Here I have the speed with what? 55 kilometers per hour. And the time is what is required. How long? So the time is required. What is the distance here? Without saying that the whole train completely cross, I will take the distance as 480. But if this is the distance of the bridge, which is 480, that means from when the start of the train to also the start of the train which reached the end of the bridge. But he wants what? The train to be completely cross. So not only the distance is the bridge, no, I will wait also for the whole length of the train to go out, for whole length of the train to go out. So the distance here will be what? The 480 plus 1,750. So whenever he says it should be completely out, I should add the length of this object. Okay, so if we add then both 480 plus 1,750, it will be 2,230 meter. But here I am taking the speed with kilometer, so I have to divide it by 1,000 it will be what? 2.23 kilometers. So I will write here what? 2.23 kilometers. From here, how to get the time? It will be distance divided by what? By kilometer, by speed. Distance divided by what? By speed. But look here, he said he wants your answer as seconds. And if I did that, I will get the answer as hour. So what should I do? How to convert from hour to second? I will multiply the answer by 60, then another 60. This is why to convert from hour into second. And I can calculate this all. It will give me 145.96. And he said correct to the nearest second. So it will be what? Equal 146 seconds. Any problem till now? What is important in this part? That I will add the length of the bridge with the length of the train. Why? Because he mentioned that the whole train should completely cross the bridge. For question number 50. Okay, now as we said before, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A to triangle B. Here, from A to B, I will ask myself first, is it the same size or the size changed? It is the same size, so it is not enlargement. As we see here, we can notice that angle A is typical or identical to, triangle A is identical to triangle B, but it is reflected. Where is the line of reflection, or where is the axis of reflection, line of reflection? It is between them here, okay? So I will count how many blocks between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the line will be in the middle after 3 blocks. So this is the line. What is the equation of this line? It across x-axis at -2. So it is reflection with what? On x equals to -2. Okay, then triangle A onto triangle C. From A to C. First of all, it is changed its size. So it is what? So it is very clear. It is what? Enlargement. Okay. Now, can you tell me it is oriented or the same copy and paste? It is the same. So the scale factor will be positive, and the center of enlargement will be outside them. Okay, what is the scale factor here? I am going to take any side from the new divided by any side from the old. He said from A to C. So any side from C over any side from A. Okay, if I have the chance to choose sides, I will choose vertical or opposite vertical or horizontal sides. So I have here C, which is the scale factor, C, which is 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 over 4, which is half. So the scale factor is what here? Half, and it is positive scale factor. Then how to find the center of enlargement? As we said, I am going to do what? I am going to join each point with the corresponding one. Look here, I am going to join this with this. With the ruler, of course, and this with this. Do I have to join the third one? No need, but I will do it as confirmation. So the point is here, negative 3 and -4. So the center will be -3 and -4. Okay? Then he's telling me what? Draw an image of the triangle A after rotation 90° clockwise about 1 and 3. Okay? I will erase this for now. Okay? First of all, mention where is the center of rotation. It is 1 and 3. Go 1 and 3 and put a dot like this. Okay? Then what should I do? It is 90° clockwise. I am going to join this with the first vertices. He said what? 90° clockwise. Clockwise means this way. So this point, this line will be here like this. So this is the first point. And this point also here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be also here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first of all, this is the first line of the triangle. You can do the same with this point, or you can do it, you can draw it directly. If I will join like this, then move it 90°, it will be here. And then join. That's it. Any problem in this? Okay, done. Now, for number 16, he's telling me what? First, x is an integer. The universal is x where such as x greater than or equal 1 and smaller than or equal 10. That means the sample space here that I am going to choose is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Why did I write 1 and 10? Because he said or equal. If there is no equal, I will not write 1 or 10. Then he's telling me B is the even numbers and Q is the multiple of 5. But can you tell me here, where is the even numbers? I am going to put line under it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And with another color, I am going to put a circle about the multiples of 5, which are here, 5 and 10. Do you find a number that is common between even and multiple of 5? Yes, this 10 is common. So it will be the intersect of them. So I will put 10 here. Then for B as even numbers, write all the rest in the circle of B here. I have 2, I have 4, I have 6, all the underlined number without the 10 because the 10 I already wrote. And then 8. And then for the Q, all the circled numbers. I have here 10, so the missing is 5. Did I finish? No, I still having the numbers that I didn't do anything with it. 1, 3, 7, 9. So I will put it outside. 1, 3, 7, and 9. And that's it. Okay. At the end, make sure that you wrote all the numbers from 1 to 10. Question number 17. He's giving me the height of each of 200 people is measured. So the total for me is 200. The table shows the height and the frequency. Calculate an estimate of the mean height. Okay, what should I do? We said to get the mean. First, get the midpoint of the intervals you have. What is the midpoint between 100 and 120? It is 110. You can do it like that, mental, or you can add them and divide by 2. From 120, between 120 and 130, 125. From 130 and 140, 50, 140. From 150 to 190, 170. Then multiply this number by the frequency. Multiply this number by the frequency like this and add all the products and divide by 20. So I have here the fraction. I will divide by 20. And here multiply each midpoint by its frequency. 125 multiplied by 55 plus 140 multiplied by 64 plus 170 multiplied by 49. Okay, so from here I'm going to calculate it on the calculator. The answer will be 138.43. So 138.43. Okay, any problem? Find the highest common factor between this and this. Okay, what should I do? I should take the numbers, which is 28, 90, 98, and put them in the, factor them in their prime factors. I have two ways to do this. Either the way of the column like this, or the way of the tree like this. Whatever you want, do it. We did before the tree, so this one I'm going to do the number like this, the line. Okay, so 28. First, I'm going to divide it by 2. We are going to divide by the prime numbers, which are starting from 2, if not 3, if not 5, if not 7, and so on. So 28 divided by 2, 14. Divided by 2 again, 7. Now 7 cannot be divided by 2, cannot be divided by 5. It is divided by 7 equal 1. Till now, any problem? I will do the same for 98. 98 divided by what? Divided by 2 also equal 49. And 49 divided by 7 equal 7. Divided by 7 equal 1. Okay, type for you, if I want to do it by the 3, 28, 2 multiplied by 14, and 14, 2 multiplied by 7. The same for 98, it is what? It is 2 multiplied by 49, and 49, 7 multiplied by 7. It will give me the same answer. But here, what should I do now? I am going to write them as prime factors. For example, 28 equal, the 2 is repeated twice, so 2 power 2 multiplied by 7. And here, for what? For the 98, it is the 2 multiplied by 7 power 2. How I'm going to do what? The HCF. I am going to take the repeated numbers, but by the lowest power. I'm going to take what? The repeated number, but by the lowest power. That means here I have 2 power 2 and 2 power 1. So I am going to take only 2 power 1. Multiply. Here I have what? 7 power 1 and 7 power 2. Take it with the least power. So it will be multiplied by 7. Then for the variable, I have here what? I have here x power 5 and here x power 3. I am going to take it also by the least power, so x power 3. So the final answer will be here 2 multiplied by 7, 14 x power 3. And you have to do it whatever you want. Okay. For question 19, he's telling me this is a speed time diagram. This speed time diagram shows the information about a bus journey. First, calculate the total distance traveled by the bus. We said before that how to calculate the total distance. The total distance is what? Area under the graph. Area under what? The graph. What is this area? It is trapezium. It is what? Trapezium. For the trapezium, I have to get what? Three things. Where is the base? The two bases that are parallel, and what is the perpendicular height? Miss, can I do it in another way? Can I do it as rectangle and triangle and triangle? Yes, you can do it. By why wasting time if we can do it directly as trapezium? So the area of the trapezium equal A plus B divided by 2, then multiply by the height. Where is the two parallel area? This one and this one. The first one from 0 to 190. So 190. The second one here from 20 to 140. That means it is what? From 20 to 140, it is 120. So here 120. All of this divided by 2, then multiply by the height. The height is the perpendicular height. So it is what? 15. Then multiply by 15. It will get 2,325. And don't forget to write it in the place of the question like this, without doing any. Okay. Question number 20. Very easy. Calculate the area of the triangle. We usually say, what is the rule of the area of the triangle? Half multiply by base multiply by height. But here, this half multiply by base multiply by height, the height should be perpendicular on the base. Do I have here any 90 degree? Do I have here right angle triangle? So I cannot use this. Otherwise, I can use what? I will write first the rule. The area of any triangle equal half multiply by the side multiply by another side multiply by sine the angle which is included between them. Do I have this? Yes, I have this side and the angle included between them. So area direct without all of this. Half multiply 4.9 multiply 5.6 multiply by sine 23, and let's do this on the calculator. It will be around 5.36. So here it will be 5.36. Any problem for now? Okay. Question 21. He's telling me that the fifth root of 3 equal 3 power h. The fifth root of 3 equal what? 3 power h. I'm going to write it like this. The fifth root of equal 3 power h. How to make this root into radical root? So what here on the right divided by what on the left? So 3 power 1 over 5 equal 3 power h. From here, as you see, if the base equal the base, so I can say also that the power equal the power. So from here, h equal 1 over 5. Simplify 4x cubed all power 3. If I have a power like this outside, I should distribute it on what inside the bracket. So it will be what? It will be 4 power 3 multiplied by x power 3 and power 3 again. Why 2 power 3? Because the power 3, the first one, was already on the x. And the second one, which is distributed. So from here, 4 power 3 equals 64. Then x power 3 and again power 3. We have two powers like this on the same base. We multiply them. So 3 multiplied by 3 equal 9. So the final answer will be 64x power 9. Then, who wanted to revise the proportional? Here, 22. Y is inversely proportional to the square of x plus 3. Okay? Okay. Now, here, y and the square of x plus 3 inversely. So, y inversely 1 over x plus 3 squared. This is how I write what? Inversely this. Then we said the next step to remove this sign and make instead of it equal any constant, which is k x plus 3 power 2. Now go to the given information. This one, what to do with substitute? Y equal 0.375 equal k over x, which is 5 plus 3 over 2. Okay, from here, so 0.375 equal k over 5 plus 3, 8. Power 2 equal what? 64. Then make this on 1 and cross multiplication. So from here, k equal what? K equal 64 multiplied by this number. We can calculate it by the calculator. 64 multiplied by 0.375. It will give me what? 24. Did I finish? No, I have to go and put it here again. Y equal 24 over x plus 3 power 2. Now I finished? Yes, because he asked for y in terms of x only. Otherwise, he will give me another value of x to calculate a new y. But here we finished. So y equal 24 over x plus 3 all power 2. Question 23. On this axis, sketch the graph of y equal cosine x. Okay, the graph of y equal cosine x and the y equal sine x, both of them 90% similar. All the different that cosine x starts from 1, but sine x starts from 0. All I have to do, what I will write here, 90 and here 270. We have to memorize this. It is what? It is going down from 1, but smoothly going down like this. And it crosses through the 9. Then it goes down again till what? It reaches -7 and turns at 180. Then goes up again and passes through 27. And here also, it goes till 360 like this. Then enough for that. You got it? But if I forget, I can calculate it on the calculator. Okay? Then solve the equation, which is cosine x equal 0.29. You remember this? This is for the Aztec rule. A, S, T, C. Concentrate in this. You remember the 4 quadrants where here all are positive. Here sine only positive. Here tan only positive. Here cosine only positive. So cosine x equals 0.294. So from here, x equal cosine inverse 0.94. So from here, can I get the x? Yes, I will do on the calculator cosine inverse 0.294. And then it will give me what? 72.9. So x here 72.9. Here cosine is what? Positive. So search here. Where is the cosine positive? In both the first quadrant, where all of them positive, and in the fourth quadrant. Let's recap quickly كده. What should I do this? In the first quadrant, the angle direct, the theta direct equal the x we got. Here, theta direct equal x we got from here. In the second quadrant, this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, what? Theta equal 180 minus the x we got. In the third quadrant, 180 plus x we got. In C, the fourth quadrant, 360, theta equal 360 minus x we got. So here we have what? We have the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So what should I do? The first quadrant will give me the same 72.9 degree. 72.9 degree. And the fourth quadrant, it would be 360 minus 72.9. So if we try to do 360 minus 72.9, it will be equal to 187.1. And that's it. Okay. For question 24 here, x squared minus 16x plus a can be written as this form: x plus b all power 2. Find the value of what? Find the value of what? Of a and b. What should I do here? This is what? Hello? What should I do here? Look here. I am going to write first the equation that I know, which is what? This here. From here, I'm going to write this. This is x squared. I'm going to expand this. X squared plus 2bx plus b squared. So what did I do? I expanded this. But here again, how did I expand this? If I know the rule how to expand it direct. If I don't know, I can make it like x plus b multiply by x plus b, then put the answer. I will say it again. How should I write it? The first power 2, so x power 2. Then here, the second power 2, b, so it will be p power 2. Then multiply the first by the second by 2. So it will be plus 2bx. Now I am going to write the given equation under it. This one, x squared minus 16x plus a. What do you think from here? I feel like that 2b equal to negative 16, and also that b squared equal to a. So from here, 2b equal negative 16 divided by 2, that means b equal negative 16 divided by 2, negative 8. Okay, then here b squared equal a. So negative 8 squared equal a. So from here, a equal what? 64. So 64, and here negative 8. Okay, for question number 25, before the last question. A bag contains 2 green, 5 red, 6 blue. 2 green, 5 red, 6 blue. So from the beginning, that means the total equal 2 plus 5 plus 6 equals what? 13. Then 2 buttons are taken at random from the bag without replacement. That means I am going to have 2 fractions, the first divided by 13 and the second divided by 12. Calculate the probability that the 2 buttons are different colors. Okay? How should I do this? As we took before, what are the options of the 2 buttons to be different colors? I can say they could be green and red, or they could be green and blue, or they could be red and blue. Any other choices? Any other options? No. But green and red, or green and blue, or red and blue, I can order them green then red, or red then green. So multiply by 2 outside, but they are different. Same here, green then blue, or blue then green. Here, red or blue then red. So multiply by 10. Let's start 2 and here. Divided by 13, divided by 12, because it is without replacement. Divided by 13, divided by 12. Then, how many green do I have? I have 2. Then, how many red? 5. How many green again? 2, 6. And how many red? 5. And then, how many blue is 6. Then I am going to calculate this all. Okay, give me just 1 minute to do it. Then plus fraction is times 12. Then plus here the answer will be 2/3. Do I have any other ways to do this? Yes, I have. If I want the two bottoms to be different, I can do 1 minus the two bottoms to be same. But I prefer that what we used to do, which is this type of questions. Okay. Question number 6 and the last question. He's telling me what, and this question is very important because this idea was repeated a lot of times. Okay, he's giving me A equals 6 and 1 and B the point 2 and 6. Then he's asking me find the equation of perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector. First, I have to get the gradient of the perpendicular. How to get the gradient of the perpendicular? Get the usual gradient, then flip and switch to get it perpendicular. Get what? The usual. Okay, so I have this 2 points, 6 and 1, which is A, and B, 2 and 7. What is the rule of the gradient? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So m equal y2, which is 7 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 7 minus 1, 6 over 2 minus 6, -4. If you divide up and down or simplify it by the calculator, whatever, by 2, it will be -3 over 2. And this is the gradient. But I don't want the gradient. I want the perpendicular gradient. So when I get the perpendicular gradient, we said what? Flip and switch. So flip, it will be what? 2/3, and switch the sign to be from positive, it will be what? Negative. So this gradient, what I am going to use. Then, as usual, if he didn't mention bisector, I can pick any point from A or B to do what? To use in this equation, but he mentioned the bisector. So I have to get the midpoint between A and B. How to get the midpoint? x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. So it is 8/2 and 8/2. So the answer here is what? 4 and 4. Okay, then I will go to the equation, which is y equal mx plus c. What do I have? I have here the point, which is y and x, and I have also m. So substitute here, this is x and this is y. So 4 equal the gradient. This is the gradient I'm going to use. 2 over 3 multiply by x, which is 4 plus c. Why I'm doing this? To get the y-intercept. Okay, so 4 equal 8 over 3 plus c. Send this to the other side. So from here, c equal 4 minus 8 over 3. So from here, c will be equal 4 over 3. So back to the question where we are going to write y equal mx plus c. So y equal 2 over 3x plus 4 over 3. So here 2 over 3x plus 4 over 3. And for here, we finished paper 2, variant 2, 2024. Okay. What I want to say now that any problem with this first?
Thank you.
All?